Hello to the nation. Hello to the nation, Dr. PlayStation Nation here, to you guys another Redstone tutorial, guys. You guys seem to really like the one yesterday, so I want to bring you guys another one. This is the 2x2 secret door. I was perusing the Reddit, Redstone Reddit, and I found a little imgur that I noticed, and it looked kind of neat, so I analyzed it, tried to build it, again, based off the design, and this is what I'm bringing you guys. So this is a super stealthy, secret 2x2 door. So basically the way it's going to work is so you're gonna have this button here, or this could be any activation method. You could even make it a more secret activation method, similar to like a Redstone update type thing, where like you walk across it and it activates it in some way, shape, or form. You guys could put, you know, a lever here that would be constantly on or off. You guys could make some sort of other secret way of activating this, but I just used a button because it's simple. And then you press it, and then boom, it's gonna open up this 2x2 little area for you to go and check out your room, and we'll go and check out that area later and the different things you can do. For now, we're going to be focusing mainly on how to build it. So it's a very simple design. It only uses a few redstone torches, a few pistons, and by a few I literally mean a few, 3, to make a 2x2 door. That's ridiculous. It utilizes the different features of the slime block, so it'll pull all the blocks with it. You gotta make sure, this is one of the complications I had when I was building it, you gotta make sure any block that could come in contact with the slime block, this is 1.8 compatible, any block that could come into contact with the slime block, that's any blocks that are like here, that's any blocks that are over here, that's any blocks that are over here, on any side of here, need to be unmovable blocks. So the unmovable blocks are things like furnaces, are things like note blocks, are things like obsidian. You guys can see in this design I actually used obsidian for the reason that when you click on it, it won't, you know, let you grab something. But even then, you could use that for like secret storage, maybe. Like if you guys wanted to, you could throw some secret stuff in there. But yeah, so as you guys can see, I have obsidian all there, and that's because if the slime block comes into contact with something that isn't, you know, or is a movable block, like so, when I hit this button, what's going to happen, or if I activate this, which, let's grab one of these guys, let's grab one of these guys, as you guys can see, it will bring this block with it, which doesn't seem like a huge issue. Let's break that. With making sure that you guys are using unmovable blocks is, say something like this happens, that was in the wrong block, but say something like, fill that up. Say something like this happens, where you just have a wall that's here, like you would normally have. If I tried to turn this on, as you guys can see, it actually won't work. These will just retract like normal, but those slime blocks can't move because they cannot push these blocks as well. So that's one of the issues with it. Some say that's something that shouldn't be there. I personally think that should be there, just because it is pretty easy to avoid. All you have to do is put unmovable blocks, like I have a furnace here, obsidian over there, that sort of thing. So how do you build this? How does this work? So pretty much all this entire thing does is it retracts this piston first. So let's break this. What it's going to do is, as soon as the input is activated, it's going to turn this redstone off, so this piston will retract, which will pull all of these slime blocks and all of these iron blocks. Once it pulls those down, one tick later, this piston will retract, pulling in all of them, and then right after that happens, one tick later, this piston will retract, which will push this, which will pull this piston back as well. And we'll notice that once I activate it. Now, as you guys can see, that piston was pulled back, that piston was pulled back, and then if we were to activate it, boom, it's gonna extend this piston, and then finally this one. So it's a very simple idea. That's all it does. It pushes 2 pistons out, like a double extender with slime block, and then it pushes them up to be flush with the floor. So anyway, that is this idea. I will leave the map link in the description. It'll also have all of these other designs. This is like a really failed automatic potion brewer that I tried, and I just broke it. But yeah, so anyway, this is it, and you know, this could be used for a ton of different cool stuff. So for instance, we're gonna wait for this, I'm gonna stand on top of it. You can use it to have a base, like this could be a base down here. You could have an underground base, for instance, or you could do something like, you could have that being a trap, so have it activated through a pressure plate, and then boom, once it goes, you'll fall into like a pit of lava or a pit of mobs, or it's just an extremely long fall or something like that. This is definitely something that you can use for a ton of different use cases, and then you can also even have it, if it's activated by pressure plates, you can use it as a mob trap, so you could have that at your doorway, and if certain pressure plates are activated by mobs, then it'll just drop them into a pit, and then you can have a mob grinder down there or something similar. A little bit complicated for a mob grinder, I guess, but, you know, you could do that. It'll be flush with the floor and won't look ugly. But anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys slam that like button down below, as well as subscribe to the nation if you already haven't. If you guys want to try out any of these designs, make sure to come check out my server, mcwarside.com. We have Omp factions, prison, all that other great stuff, so you guys can come and try out these designs there and kill some fools. And of course, also, I'm assuming that you guys will be able to claim land for these things to work, or people aren't going to be breaking it around. It's flush with the ground, so it's less likely that people will know where to break. But anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy. I am the Doctor, and I am out.